Hey guys, Greg here. We're about to do the first course on the YouTube channel. I really believe in flow training. This is one of the best flow training tools if you're going to plan on doing self-defense, boxing, or anything with the martial arts. The idea is that you're going to get rhythm, timing, you're going to learn distance, you're going to learn how to keep your hands up above your shoulders and chest, and this is what, if done properly, will help you from dropping your hands when you're training. Listen to this beat. Okay, so it's coming in. Coming in. Okay. So the first one, we're going to start off with a very, very basic one. This very first one is, I usually get people just to start right here, so they get used to rolling from the elbow. This is not how you'll be doing it in the future. But when you start off, I usually look, if you look right here, you can see these pegs, okay? If I hit it here, you're just gonna get a really loud noise. But if you aim for a peg, it gives you a targeting thing. Now when you start, you wanna start up. You basically wanna line this up so that your chin level is about close to where this chin level would be if this is another person, okay? When I'm in here, I wanna keep this rhythm. The base rhythm that you're starting off with is a 3-point rhythm. So the first one, we'll just do single hand so you can practice. I'm just gonna have you get up here, you're gonna just push it from your hand. And what you're listening for is that 1, 2, 3. So you can just push it. Now this is where a lot of people go wrong, right off the beginning, is they'll go like this. Okay, look at where my hand's going. It's going down to my front hip. If it's falling down there, then you're in trouble. So do not let your hands drop below your waist, okay? Keep everything above your collarbone, and let's get started. So the first one is just your 3 count, right? The base one, you start off here, you practice single hand. Now a couple of things are, if you angle a little bit so that your shoulder's in line, it's gonna make it easier for you when you first start. See how I'm doing that? 1, 2, 3, hear that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you get that idea? From there, once you feel better, then you can turn it into the hammer fist. So the hammer fist I'm keeping like this. It's still the 1, 2, 3 rhythm. Practice this. Try to go for like a minute at a time without losing your pace. You don't have to go fast. These are for coordination, not for blasting the bag apart and ruining the equipment. You got the first rhythm? Right here. And close it. As soon as you get this, try switching your shoulder and going with the opposite hand. Notice the rolling at the elbow. So we're going to take this first one really slow. Rolling it at the elbow. Very nice. Once you get this, you can flatten yourself out and start alternating. There's all kinds of ways you can do this. So this is the one you want to get secure with first. Now, again, when I said you don't want to hit down like this. No. Here's a couple key points that you want. First one is you want to be aiming just to the sweet spot, which is sort of just above the sticker here, right where you see that seam. You want to hit that, but you want to hit it when it's your impact is below the peg for the majority, for the baseline. As soon as this bounces off, you want it to go 1, 2, 3, catch. So you're in there. See that? I'm aiming up and not chopping down. That's a big thing. So for you guys that don't get this, aim up. So I'm actually looking up there. All right. So you get this one. What I want you to do is just practice, alternate. Start off singles. Go into doubles. 1, 2, 1, 2. Roll from the elbow. Notice a little bit of the pivot of my hip. You're going into a boxing stance. You can go here. Once you get this rhythm, what you want to do is get these wings away from you. It's just to teach you to roll with the elbow. As soon as you're done rolling with the elbow, you're going to now bring the elbows inside where we want in fighting. We want to stay in tight. And now it becomes more here. And I try to put off the side of my cheek. All right? Off the side of my cheek. This is your first one. Try to work with it. Alternating, singles, and let your elbow roll. See how it's going? Very nice. Good, good, good. Seeing that? All right. Number 1. The second one you're going to work on is what we call the cross cut. The idea of this one is I'm going to look at, when I start at 2 pegs. You can see the peg here and the peg there. What I'm doing is I'm going to hit with my fist, come back with my hammer fist. So it's here, boom, roll from the elbow and change the angle. I'll go really slow. I come in, hit him with the knuckles, going from the elbow, hit it back the other way. Okay? Then I alternate. If you can start off here going with your singles, and just occasionally bring the knuckle out, boom, here. Alright? Straighten it back out. If you need to practice, you're aiming for the 2 pegs. Punch, hammer fist, punch, hammer fist, punch. This cross cut, you can see I'm cutting across our body. This is one that you see a lot of the boxers doing. Alright? So as I'm here, you start to get up. And it's not about the strength, it's about keeping that roll tighter. Nice underneath the peg. So I've got that. Take your time. Here comes the tackle. Don't cross. Don't cross. Yeah. Cross cut. Down cross cut. Again, try this for a minute or two, and as you get a couple of rhythms, you can add, go for the length of a song. All right. Cross cuts. Y'all do that? Boom, here. Great. Knuckles, hammer, knuckle, hammer, knuckle, change. As I'm cutting across, watch. So as I cut, my other hand is in line with it. My punch is there, turn the corner, my other hand's coming out. Cutting across. Fist follows the hammer fist. Hammer fist follows the punch. So again, I'll speed it up a little bit for you guys. And you can do it as a cross cut and keep it straight. So a lot of times you'll just see a guy rolling their fist. These do have practical applications. We'll get into those as soon as you get to the next level of this. I just wanted to get it started. So now, the next phase is to go between the two. So if you got your singles, good. Mix it up on your singles, alternate on your straight ones. Then switch it to your cross cut. And you can play with the variation with that. All right, let's make this fun now. 3. Third one is called a cutback. Now this is a little tricky. When I hit it, it's going to come back, and I'm going to cut it back towards this peg. Now it's just a bump. It's not going, I'm not going down, up. See how you're getting that? You don't want to be chasing it. I'm catching it with a bump on the back side. So it's one, as I go, on that side of the peg, far side of the peg. So I just bump it, fist, wrist, fist. I'll go a couple times. See how it's going? Fist and wrist. Both going up. I'm not chopping in a downward. Both are going up. You'll see as you get that going, there you go. And you can switch the other side. I like to turn in a little bit. Gives it a little more aesthetic when you're doing it. On the singles. So now you can start mixing this stuff. I know this is new. Don't do that. So you're going to go, you're going to cut back. So I leave that little 1 beat in between so I'm not chasing it too much. You get used to these first, you'll be able to get to the advanced stuff. Get that? Good. If you miss, don't worry. If you miss it or whatever, don't worry about stopping the bag each time. Just realign yourself. So as you're here, if it goes crazy over here, okay, just realign. You have to just palm it a couple of times, get back, aim towards the target. You got your singles, you got your cross cuts. As you go here. Now, the advanced one on the cross cut is simply the same thing I'm doing with the inside of my fist here and the back side of my wrist, my thumb side of the wrist. I'm doing this. But if I want to change it, I'm going to roll it this way. See how that's going? So you can go sideways. See how it's hammering? Fist. This time it's the inside of the fist. If I straighten it out, it's the back side of the fist. So if you catch this, boom, boom, bang, bang, bang. See? I can go here, here. You'll see guys doing this type of stuff. That's getting into the doubles. So right now, you can get that 4-way cut. 1, 2, 1, 2. You can change your direction. This will help when you get into the more advanced stuff, right? So again, it could be in, like cut. That, boom, boom, boom. All right. So, while we're here, I want to make this become the best way to do this is to start you off with a rhythm. You just start off here, okay? Now the next one you're doing, your cutbacks, remember, you're catching on the backside. On the doubles, which you're going to be introduced to now, you're going to hit it and catch it on the opposite side. You're going to catch it, boom, boom, see that? With a rhythm between, boom, boom. All right? Once you get this is a fantastic self-defense technique. If I'm stuck in here and I have somebody and I go, it becomes a very devastating strike. Right? It also sounds cool. It's kind of like picking up a guitar and knowing your song. One song, all you have to know is a couple moves, bust it out, walk away cool. All right, so we're starting off with the single rhythm, and now we're going to add the doubles. So watch how I'm doing it. Both are flying, they're both cocked, they don't drop down here, they roll back and reset. So you have a beat in between, so watch it. 1, 2, rest. Last one, 1, 2. Yep. You can start as you get it. Notice how I'm hitting under the peg with that first one, following. This is hitting on the other side. Whereas the other cut is going back on this side. Come back, doubles on the far side. You can get this bass stuff going. You can switch here and go here. Let's start putting together a little bass rhythm for it. Start from the singles. Just gonna put what we did together. Here, just practice, get it down, get into your cutback. Start rolling that a couple times, into your doubles. And then when you go back out to singles, then you have your cut. So we did that. Bring it back, and here comes the rhythm for you. There you go here. Look at that. Watch it. You can go with whatever, this is your bass start, right? You can go in here, you can get your speed going. Now you're going to go cut back, double, double. And then when you need to break out, you can go from there, you can come back out with your cross cuts, and go back in. So listen to this beat, right? So it's coming in. Just keep going, it's no big deal. Keep the practice, that's the whole thing. And if you mess up, it's probably because you dropped your hand a bit. You can work the speed on here. So you get in a little rhythm. This is where I'd stop and take a moment and review on this for a second. As we started the first one, but just the elbows are out, you're wing it, eventually drop the elbows down. Let's build off of each of these ones.
Take a second and listen to your hands. Today you didn't train speed. You trained to develop something very important, your eye-hand coordination. You're also training your mind and body to stay relaxed in motion. That's why speed bag training is one of my favorite tools for beginners. You'll learn important skills like keeping your hands high rather than down by your front pockets where you're likely to get clobbered, to my senior self-defense family. Speed bag training is great. It's easy on the joints. It safely trains your upper body and conditions your heart. If you miss the bag occasionally, not a problem. We all do. Just relax, reset, breathe, and try again. You'll get it with time. That's the reality of training. Repetition. This is how you build rhythm, timing, and flow. Speed bag training is something every martial arts enthusiast should add to their curriculum. You've been given your first speed bag flow set. See if you can make it work. If this helped you, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you think it will be a useful tool? And if you haven't already, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. We're just getting started. Join the JSK team in 2026.